October 7, 2025, a team at a forestry university in northern China published the recipe for a plastic that vanishes into soil in 50 days. It is also stronger than the plastic used in car interiors, and it is made from a grass. The paper appeared in Nature Communications, and almost nobody outside materials science noticed, even though the grass in question is bamboo, and China already has nearly 8 million hectares of it. In this video, we will take a look inside the material that could replace plastic. The work was led by Haipeng Yu and Dawei Zhao at Northeast Forestry University in Harbin, and this is how they described what they had built. The BM plastic outperforms most commercial plastics and bioplastics in mechanical and thermomechanical metrics, while maintaining full biodegradability in soil within 50 days. However, many people already believe this problem was solved years ago. Around 460 million tons of plastic are produced every year, and roughly 350 million tons of plastic waste are generated. Well, the truth is that the biodegradable plastic already on the shelf mostly does not biodegrade where it is thrown away. If you have ever dropped a cup marked compostable into a bin, you would have seen the word compostable, but that doesn't mean the cup will ever reach the conditions it needs. So, what exactly did the Chinese team build? And what is it like inside a process that takes a grass apart at the molecular level and rebuilds it as something harder than acrylic? To understand why China went looking for this, it helps to look at the deadline it set for itself. In January 2020, China issued a notice phasing out single-use plastics, and plastic straws were banned nationwide. Non-degradable plastic bags were banned in major cities by 2022 and across the whole country by 2025, and plastic packaging in express delivery was given the same deadline. That mattered because between 2008 and 2016, the number of plastic bags used by China's delivery industry rose from 8.2 billion to more than 34.7 billion. At the same time, the scale of the problem kept growing. In 2023, China produced almost 138 million tons of plastic, about 33% of the world's supply. It consumed around 107 million tons and generated more than 55.7 million tons of plastic waste, of which about 26.7% was recycled and roughly 14 million tons were mismanaged entirely. A ban only works if there is something to ban it in favor of. The substitute on offer was compostable plastic, and compostable plastic has a condition attached. In a 2025 study, 10 certified biodegradable products were tested for 90 days at 58 degrees Celsius under industrial composting standards. 8 passed, 2 did not, including a plate certified to the European standard and a bag sold as home compostable, and both stopped at 75%. Microplastics were found in the compost from 2 of the 10, and those were the results under laboratory conditions, which most of this material never reaches. The problem was never making a plastic that breaks down. The problem was making one that breaks down and is still strong enough to be worth using. When trying to understand what this material is, it depends on 2 vital concepts which sound similar but are quite different: a bamboo composite and a molecular bioplastic. A bamboo composite is what the industry has been making for years, where bamboo fibers are mixed into a resin or a binder and the resin holds everything together. The result is strong, but the resin is still plastic, so the object is not fully biodegradable. On the other hand, a molecular bioplastic has no resin in it at all, because the bamboo is taken apart down to the molecule and rebuilt as the material itself. Although both start with the same plant, only one of them has nothing left inside it that will not rot. The reason the answer was bamboo is that bamboo is the fastest growing plant on Earth. Researchers measuring Moso bamboo recorded a peak growth rate of 114.5 centimeters in a single day, and a single shoot reaches more than 20 meters in 45 to 60 days. During that growth, a single internode produces roughly 570 million cells a day. China has 837 bamboo species and nearly 8 million hectares of bamboo forest, producing about 150 million tons of material a year. However, nothing is quite like the material the Harbin team made out of it. They call it BM plastic, short for bamboo molecular. Plastic and its tensile strength is 110 megapascals. Its flexural modulus is 6.41 gigapascals. Its impact strength is 110 kilojoules per square meter, and it is thermally stable above 180 degrees Celsius. It held together through 7 days at 100 degrees, freezing at -30, and a month at 70% humidity, without cracking, swelling, or deforming. The paper reports that it outperforms high-density polyethylene, ABS, acrylic, and PLA on mechanical and thermal measures. That is, a plant that can grow more than a meter in a day. It becomes a material that survives boiling water for a week. 50 days after it goes into soil, it is gone. So the question is, how a grass becomes something harder than acrylic? The answer is hydrogen bonds. Cellulose is the structural material of every plant, and its strength comes from a dense network of hydrogen bonds holding the chains together. That network is also the reason cellulose has never made a good plastic, because it will not melt and it will not flow, so it cannot be molded the way plastic is molded. Previous attempts to force it produced material that was either brittle or weak. The Harbin team took the network apart and then put it back together. They used a deep eutectic solvent made from zinc chloride and formic acid to disassemble the hydrogen bond network inside bamboo cellulose. That turns the bamboo into a molecular hydrogel, and then they added ethanol, which stimulates the molecules to reconstruct a far denser hydrogen bond network than the one they started with. The flexural modulus of the finished material is more than 3,330 times that of the gel. The solvent is non-toxic and it can be reused, and the finished material can be injection molded, cast, machined, and formed into complex three-dimensional shapes at ordinary room conditions. It can be melted down and remade, and it keeps 90% of its strength when it is. The estimated production cost is about $2,302 a ton. This invention did not arrive in an empty room. In November 2022, China and the International Bamboo and Rattan Organization launched an initiative called Bamboo as a Substitute for Plastic, which has since been extended into a global action plan running to 2030. On November 7, 2023, China's National Forestry and Grassland Administration issued a 3-year action plan to carry it out. The plan set targets for 2025, and the added value of the main bamboo instead of plastic products was to rise by more than 20% against 2022. The utilization rate of bamboo material was to rise by 20 percentage points, and 5 to 10 promotion bases were to be built. By 2035, the plan calls for China's bamboo industry to pass 1 trillion yuan in output. By 2026, that industry was already worth more than 520 billion yuan, or about $75 billion, covering more than 15,000 product categories and more than 10,000 processing companies. Across the whole chain, it employs more than 29 million people. At the same time, bamboo wound pipe has been laid along more than 700 kilometers of line across 11 provinces. For example, one Chinese drone is now built with a fuselage that is more than 25% bamboo, because bamboo strip costs about a quarter of what carbon fiber fabric costs. The Forestry Administration has published 37 key technological achievements in bamboo for plastic substitution. A deputy director of the International Bamboo and Rattan Organization has said bamboo is a viable alternative to plastic in at least 80% of applications. The Nature Communications paper landed 3 years into that program. The material did not create the industry. The industry was already waiting for the material. So look at the order in which this happened. China did not invent a replacement for plastic and then go looking for someone to buy it. It banned the plastic first. The 2020 notice created a legally required market for a substitute that did not yet exist. 2 years later, the Substitution Initiative gave that market a name, and a year after that, the action plan gave it targets, funding, and promotion basis. Every one of those 3 years was spent building the demand. The laboratories were working against a deadline that had already been written into law. In most of the world, the sequence runs the other way, where a material is invented, a paper is published, and then someone spends a decade looking for a customer. Almost all of them 14 a step, not at the science. There is a second thing hiding in these numbers, because bamboo grows back without replanting, and it is harvested from forests China already owns. The supply chain was in place before the chemistry was. Bamboo strip at a quarter the price of carbon fiber fabric is not a story about straws. It is a story about structural material. Bamboo is not the only route China is taking, and on July 16, 2026, 2 separate results were published on the same day. In Nature, a team led by Professor Wang Yong at Zhejiang University, working with Cardiff University and the University of Tokyo, reported a way to break plastic down using nothing but water and oxygen. Around 460 million tons of plastic are still made every year. Between 1 and 2 million tons of it reach the oceans. Although the materials now exist, the factories do not. Now, that's it, guys. What do you think about China's bamboo plastic? What do you think about the future of materials in the years to come? Let's hear your opinions or views via the comment section. We'll be glad to hear from you. Please do not subscribe unless you are into science and technology, because that is what this channel is all about. Now, let's watch another fantastic video from our channel. I'll meet you there.